This video will show you how to pack light for a multi-month trip through various climates and countries, saving you hundreds on baggage fees, which allows you to spend more on awesome local experiences. Here's how I packed 5 full outfits, a bunch of tech, and all of the accessories in one backpack for an epic trip from Tokyo to Thailand to Turkey, New York City, and then Texas. To make this work, you need compression cubes. Once you put your clothes inside, one zipper seals the pack and the other compresses your clothes. Even the bulkiest thermals and cargo joggers become compact. This one premium cube from Air costs the same as all of the other cubes combined from Amazon. It does feel nicer, but there's absolutely no difference in performance, so I recommend you save your money and go with Bezos on this one. Each of these compression cubes contains a pant, a shirt, and an undergarment. I mostly used rayon-based Lululemon clothing. I packed 4 complete outfits because I didn't know how dirty the days were going to be. In Japan, I was able to rewear my outer layer 2 or 3 times, but in New York City, I felt like I had to burn my clothes after every subway ride. Since I was going 4 days between staying at a place with laundry, having fresh clothes each day allowed me to focus on the trip itself and not laundry logistics. The typical outfit for me was a jogger and a long sleeve shirt. I did take 1 pair of black Lulu pants for fancier dinners or going out, but I would avoid packing traditionally bulky cotton as it does not compact well, so things like sweaters or jeans. Thinner clothes or less material will be less bulky, so it will free up space. Having extra clothes was also a plus because I did not take a jacket. Thailand was nice and warm, but parts of Turkey were frigid. When the temperature hit 4 degrees Celsius or 40 degrees Fahrenheit, I would wear both of the Lululemon thermals, the scarf, the gloves, and my headphones as earmuffs in transparency mode. This kept me nice and warm as long as I was moving around. This last pack had my night clothes, 5 socks, thermally insulated leggings, and an extra thermal shirt. This gave me a 5th day of emergency clothes or more warmth if I needed it. And one change I would make is in the 4 packs that I previously mentioned, I would pack thermally insulated leggings and more of those. I had plenty of space and it was quite cold in different parts of my trip. Each day, I would take out a fresh pair of clothes and put the dirty clothes in the now empty cube, and I'd put a drop of rosemary oil to prevent odor. When I would do the laundry, I'd either wash the cubes or just wipe them down. That rosemary oil also doubled as a cologne. A lot of people love the smell, and they haven't really smelt it before on a human, so I got a lot of great compliments for it. In terms of tech, I brought along my MacBook Pro 16-inch, iPhone, headphones, and mouse. Everything was charged with this one brick and this one cable. As an American, I never thought I'd say this, but thank you to the EU for forcing Apple to switch charging ports. Traveling for 2 months with one cable was so satisfying. You can get away with one charger as well, because the laptop would last 2 to 3 days and the headphones would last 2 days, so I could space out the charging. This charging brick from Anker also had swappable plugs, which meant I did not need to get an adapter. I also took an old-fashioned notebook and pen. My friend suggested I take an iPad since it could be used as a second monitor and a notebook with unlimited pages, but this paper version cost $3, and the experience of journaling in a nice cafe on paper is unmatched. I brought this USB-C toothbrush from Surrey, which I will be reviewing soon. The case is a UV light to sanitize the brush and is USB-C chargeable. Also some toothpaste and some floss. For skincare, I take a zinc oxide sunscreen, jojoba oil, or this hydrator from The Ordinary, and a small thing of face wash. I also take this trimmer, which is unfortunately not USB-C, but it lasts so long. If I use it once a week, it will easily last 3 or 4 months. For contacts, I realized that Turkey and Thailand both sold contacts, so I only took a few from the start of my trip for Japan. I also took an eye mask, a regular mask, and earplugs for flights. A lot of my flights were overnight, so I wanted to be able to easily rest. And then lastly, supplements. Low-dose melatonin for flights, vitamin D, magnesium, and a few immune boosters. So that's everything I packed, but this is the backpack that made it all possible. Before this trip, I went through so many backpacks trying to find the right one. If the pack was too big, I wouldn't be able to claim it as my personal item. And if the pack was too small, I couldn't bring everything I needed. This Peak Design 30-liter backpack is the best one on the market for a few reasons. First, it's super durable. Fully loaded, this pack is 25 pounds for me, 20% of that weight being the MacBook. I can grab any handle or strap and throw it around without any issue. Second, the customer service is awesome. The fabric is supposed to be water resistant, but this one isn't nearly as effective as my sister's, so they offered to swap it around under warranty. Third, the pack can be expanded to 34 liters with this zipper, if you picked up some things on the way. Fourth, and most importantly, it has minimal internal pockets. Many of the other travel backpacks would have a bunch of pockets, which meant that a lot of the internal volume would get eaten up. This pack seemed to have just enough, which allowed me to use the packing cubes super effectively. This is how I pack the backpack with everything. Side pockets get used for small, flat, but durable accessories. Packing cubes go in, and all of the toiletries get added loosely in one bag. As I move, the contents inside will settle nicely in the bag. Scarves and gloves or any accessories go at the top. And in this top zipper pocket, the eye mask, and charging cables go into these pockets. In the zipper, charger and mouse, and loose items in the middle. Usually I put earplugs or melatonin in here, so it's easy to get mid-flight. I'll be releasing a full review of this backpack soon, so I hope this guide was helpful. If you're trying to travel through multiple different countries over a long period of time, I hope that this helps you understand what you need to pack and how you can pack that in order to avoid your baggage fees and have way more money to spend on the actual trip. This is my first video, so please give me as much feedback as you can in the comments. This channel will focus on how to have premium travel experiences on a budget, so if that interests you, please do subscribe. Video 2, which is coming soon, will show you how my mom and I went to Japan for 9 days for $4,000 total for the both of us. And video 3, which is coming out this month, will show you how my mom, sister, and I went to Turkey for 14 days for $8,000 total for all 3 of us. Thank you again for your time, and I hope you have a wonderful day.